This is the best watch ever made. I want to wear it every day for the rest of my life. I would rather sell half my collection rather than have to part with it. That's how a new watch purchase should make you feel. It shouldn't always just tick a little box. It should tick the box that says one and done. That's how I feel about this Patek 6006G. It is pre-loved, but in great condition. Runs well on the time grapher, comes with a full set, and the model is already a legend. When one asks me which watches to invest in, well, this is it. Brand equity, striking, somewhat divisive looks, short production run, legendary caliber that powered perpetual calendars and world timer complications. It's got it all. In Patek's own magazine, CEO Thierry Stern reveals how he loved this beautiful reference and regrets discontinuing it. Furthermore, the genesis of the model line is the stuff of invaluable watch galore. In 1991, Ferrari representatives took the occasion of the Geneva Car Show to pay a visit to Patek Philippe. Then CEO Philippe Stern agreed to work on a watch that Ferrari would give their customers upon purchasing a new car. A year later, the Sterns, father and son, met up with Ferrari at the car show and presented the dashboard-inspired 33mm reference 5000. Ferrari loved it, but demanded it to bear their branding at the front and the back of the watch. Philippe Stern told them it would be one or the other. They refused. He said goodbye, knowing in the worst case, he'd still have a great new reference for the catalog. When Ferrari came back a while later, agreeing that one signature would indeed be the right choice, Philippe Stern told them that it was not how he conducted business. His son took note, and Patek never again considered co-branding a watch, unless of course it would be with one of its faithful retailers. Later, the design evolved into the 37mm reference 6000 with the addition of a peripheral date with red pointer hand. And the final evolution is this 39.5mm reference 6006G. The wrist stance is majestic due to the long lugs integrated to the gray gold, ultra slim and subtly curved case. The dial fascinates with Art Deco touches, the reversed triangles in the inner minute track, the fanfare of Arabic numerals, a dash of Ferrari red, unusual skeletonized hands that frame the minute track rather than point to it, and that striking seconds hand subdial worn like a tattoo that catches the eye from a mile away. Inside beats Patek's own V12, the revered 240 micro rotor, with sufficient hand finishing, particularly on the bevels, to reward close and frequent inspection. Donning this reference on the wrist for the first time may surprise you, as the lug width is 22 millimeters, making this strap feel like a band really around the wrist. And it really adds to the unusual visual of the piece, and you should not shy away from it for that reason. I personally like this tapering to a rather wide Calatrava cross sign buckle. To me, it is perfectly balanced on the wrist. This is the F50 of Patek, a reference that has now been followed by the 6007 A in steel and G in grey gold, which took a left turn into a Walmart car park in my humble opinion, making this 6006 produced to celebrate the 40th anniversary of the caliber 240 only from 2017 until 2020, a phoenix in the long list of discontinued and desirable Patek Philippe timekeepers. If I could, I'd buy 2 or 3 or more of these. And the rose gold and the Tiffany sign dial, of course. But please do ignore everything I've just said for a few more years, for I would like to acquire those still below original retail prices, of course.